Welcome. Welcome. My name is Drake and this is Touching the Edge. I'm delighted to see you here today. And I'm delighted to see you here because we are in this committed process to getting unstuck and inspiring each other to be unstuck. If you get unstuck, you can inspire other people to get unstuck, to get unblocked. Unblocked by what is really blocking us, which is our perception of the world. And there's so many tools that we can do this with. Techniques, meditations, breathing practices, postural practices, walking. There's so many different elements. And if we begin to live by saying yes, even when we want to say no to something, if we begin to live by saying yes, we will find a path that brings us to our best self. Your best self comes from saying yes, not to the wrong things, but to the right things. When you say yes to the wrong things, you're actually saying no to your deeper self. So finding a way to say yes is part of the way that you can move towards who you really are meant to be. And of course, really, even though it seems really difficult, becoming yourself is really the easiest thing you can do. If you are working to become someone who you are not, that is actually very, very challenging. Now, I just want to show you one element that really, really works for me, and it's worked for me, I can't remember, like 25, 30 years. It's been a long time, and it's called the angel cards. The angel cards have been really tremendous for me, and I want to show you some of them. I'm going to pull a few angel cards with you right now. I just want to suggest to you that the angel cards are part of how you can access and become more in tune with your intuition. When we find the ability to pay attention to subtlety, we get in contact with our intuition, which is really that which is leading us. And so I want to suggest again that the angel cards are one of those tools. And so I have no idea what cards I'm going to pick, but I'm just going to pick cards, and I want to show you each card. Now, support me if you wouldn't mind. Just be in your breath, slow your breathing down. I saw one that just fell out. I'll pick that one up. Now, this is the card that came up. I have no idea what it is. I'll show you. Birth. So when you have a strong sense of your intuition, the right card comes to you at the right time. If you have a strong sense of your intuition, you're not limited to your own skin. You have an awareness that's broader, and you draw elements that are here to teach you and support you. So birth, I'm going to throw this back in. Now there's one that's just sticking out. Oh, so I actually meant there was one sticking out. I'm doing it out of one of my bells, and it was just sticking out like this. So I decided to pull it out, and what ended up happening is there was more than one there. So let's find out what is there. Resilience. And please remember that the word resilience it's so important to access resilience. And to understand the word resilience is to understand what the word actually means. Re is to do again, and zilliance is to notice excellence that other people miss. So through mindfulness, by being really, really present. If you're at a burger joint and the cook is flipping burgers, notice how good that person is at doing their job. If you go to a coffee shop, appreciate the barista. If you are walking around, see things in the world that people are using to express their chief feature. Their chief feature is something that means a lot to them, that expresses who they feel they really are. And speak to that. They have long hair that you can tell it means a lot to them. Express, wow, your hair looks great. Noticing excellence that other people miss will help to expand you beyond the limits of what feels like it's blocking you. So there's another two cards here. Let's see what this one is. Wisdom. Wisdom. The kingdom of the wise. And here's another one. Peace. Peace. Now there was one that just fell on the floor. So I'm going to pick this one up. And this is the last one. Grace. Graceful. Isn't that what we want to be? Don't we want to move through our lives more gracefully? And please understand, anyone growing up in this place is going to be messed up. If you are living in a house that is burning and you make it out, don't be surprised if everyone in the house has been coughing because of the smoke. So let's get out of the blame game. Let's get out of the judgment game. And let's use tools like the angel cards to support us in finding our wisdom. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. Thank you for your time. You know, I wish for you and every human being on this earth all the blessings that we are meant to experience. Even those who are the sickest of us. And to me, those who are caught up in judgment, and at times we are all caught up in judgment. Those of us who are caught up in judgment are experiencing the illness of this place. I wish the best for us all. I bring my hands together and I bow to you, my friend, because I wish the best for you. Namaste.